What's going on, guys? I want to do a quick video on the new Surge. It's been a while since I've posted anything, and this is kind of why we got the new Surge right before New Year's. I think it was a week or two, and I have not been impressed with the new Surge. Basically, the new Surge is they give you a flat amount on top instead of 1.5, two times, whatever. Now, I'll say this: I think the new Surge has probably benefited people that like really short rides. I can see in places like New York or any other cities that are very small enough to where the rides are always small, right? Like let's just say it's downtown Dallas. On everyone's just going to bar, hopping, whatever. It'd be great, but in our market, DFW, these trips aren't short. They're 5, 10, 15, 20, up from there miles. So I was surprised that they rolled it out, but they did. Um, Basically, I have not struck gold yet on this new system. I've basically, if I've been hearing, I haven't experienced it myself yet, but when you get a ping, let's say it's plus $10. If you get a long trip, they will adjust the trip so you get more money because the rider paid more. Now, which is great. I'd be all on board for this. However, what I've discovered, other people have discovered too, the rider doesn't always pay surge. I don't know how that's possible when it's plus 10, $20, $30 we saw on New Year's. Sometimes the rider simply go to the fare details, they didn't pay any surge. I had a trip from AT&T Stadium. It's on Select from AT&T to Frisco. I thought it was going to be a monster ride because Select was surging. It was plus, I think, $20 or $25, something outrageous. I got to Frisco, I got $90. A normal Select fare plus my, 25 bucks and change. Um, really disappointed, but when I hit fare details, that guy didn't pay surge. I don't know how that's possible, but maybe, network congestion, whatever. He didn't pay. But there's no way for me to know that. And that's my main gripe with this new surge is, as drivers, we don't know if the rider's paying surge or not. So essentially, you're gambling on every long trip you take because you just don't know. However, if you just get a short trip every time, no harm, no foul. It's awesome. You run $10, $15 rides to, you know, 2, 3 miles at a time back and forth. It's great. You make, yeah. But in this market, it's really random. I had one last weekend at 2 a.m. It was from Billy Bob's. It was a plus 15 bucks, I believe. Or it was either 13 or 15, I don't know. But clearly it was surging. Took them up to the hotels off Meacham and 35, and I didn't get an additional adjustment. I got paid $18. The rider paid 33 bucks. So in that case, I fully expected to get some additional surge. So I don't know if there's an algorithm to say if the flat amount is the same as what your surge that you get in the surge, you just get the flat amount. You don't get both. So that's something that's, of course, unclear. Uber does not go over this in detail. These are just things I've experienced. So I kind of want to know, have you guys liked the new Surge? What do you think? I personally do not like it. I like the old system much better. I could just fish my one long trip, and I'm done, right? This one I'm having to, work longer hours. I think a lot of people have noticed that too. But you really want these short rides when it's plus 20 bucks just to come back and get another one, right? So I think for the DFW market, it is very bizarre. I haven't. The only reason I still have made money is from Uber Select. If I was doing regular Uber X, I just don't think it would be worth it. That's my experience as a part-time weekend warrior. Running X all the time would be a beating to try to make what I used to make. Plain and simple. I've seen also the heat maps different. I mean, I've seen Surge all of a sudden spike up $10 out of nowhere. It goes from like $1, $2, then boom, $10. And now the surge, notice this too, stays longer than it used to, so you can go ahead and get there and get your flat rate on top. But when that surge dies, now this may be a conspiracy, I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid. I've noticed when I have a high plus, let's say it's plus $10, right, on select or X, whatever, I've noticed it takes a long time for me to get another request, just a normal request, right? Because I just want to get the $10, off. So, I want to do that. I've noticed it takes a long time. Maybe it's just me, but myself and another driver have experienced this over and over again, where you get a plus $15, no request, the surge dies, you still have your plus 15, and you have a hard time getting another trip. Maybe I'm paranoid, I don't know, but kind of weird. And there's no way for me to know either way, right? Same thing with if the rider's paying surge, I have to trust Uber is displaying what's actually happening, which we all know that that's not the case all the time. So, again, I'm not too happy about it. I haven't driven as much as I used to just because of this new surge. It's becoming quite the grind to try to make decent money like I used to. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what y'all think. All right.